live?
We're live.
We're live.
Oh, to me it still says off air, but that's okay. Okay, now it says live. Okay. Welcome team members and everyone watching this live, and then the people that will be watching this in the future. This is the Ezibota team. We're just meeting briefly to discuss the launch of our new platform, ezibota.com, and also to serve as the introduction to our team members. So, starting off from myself, Dina and Chinwe, we just want to thank our team members because we received presents this week
Thank
in
you.
celebration of our new platform. And I don't know who said thank you, but you can give your heartfelt thank you, whoever that was.
That was Chinwe, I believe. And
I
Denise.
was just saying thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was one of those things that was unexpected, and I think it just shows that even though we're far, those little things still make a difference.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise. Definitely picked up the spirit for launch week.
Yes, so just as a clarification, our team members sent us presents as the executive board for all the work that we put in developing the platform, and they also included heartfelt messages. And I almost shed a tear. I didn't, but it was almost there.
Almost.
But then I was like, no, get back, get back. But yeah, I definitely got the whole family feel, and it just, I don't know, it warmed my heart. So once again, thank you guys for that. That was really nice. Um, so now I'm just going to ask everybody to do introductions. So to briefly talk about their country of origin, where they're currently located, as well as their role on the Ezibota team. So we can go ahead and start with Bilfina.
Okay. Hey everyone. So my name is Bilfina Yawan. I'm originally from Liberia, West Africa, um, and I'm currently located in Maryland. And my role on the team is I'm the editor and also the columnist for the Women in Africa and Diaspora column, and I'm a student at Cal State University currently.
Okay, and why did you join the team? I forgot to mention that, sorry.
Oh, I joined as a bow tie because I was looking for a place where I could express my passions for the continent, but also be able to intellectually critique things that were happening on the continent that I felt needed to be improved. And I was looking for people who believed as much in the continent as I did and had the passion to really discuss and bring about answers, and that's why I joined the team.
And what do you enjoy most about being on the team? Another thing I forgot, sorry.
Honestly, I would say for me, okay, now I'm getting emotional. Okay, what I love, oh, this came too early. What I love most about the team is I think it's hard when you find a group of people who truly believe in something as much as you do and that they're willing to work hard on that thing. It's so beautiful because it motivates you. And what I love so much is that I can call up any member of my team and have a discussion about something, and I never feel like I'm not being understood or like I'm talking to myself. All of these people share the same passions I do, and even though we look at different issues from a different perspective, it's just that having someone there. I think that's what I love most about this team.
Great, thank you very much. Poppy?
Hi guys, my name is Papi. I'm dialing in straight from Johannesburg in South Africa. I'm originally from a small town in the Limpopo province of South Africa called Venda. I'm currently pursuing an MBA, and I joined Ezibota because when I came across it, it just felt so natural. It was a perfect alignment between my passions and beliefs, and I was actually inspired by the mission that the team was involved in, and it felt very personal for me. And I think it was an agenda that's very important. And my contribution really is I'm a columnist, and my focus is really on education, formal or informal, and just really about personal development, especially for all Africans, whether they're in the continent or the diaspora.
Great. Thank you, Poppy. Samaya?
Hi everyone, my name is Maya. I'm born and raised in Montreal, Canada, but I'm originally from Somalia. I'm currently a student at McGill University. I'm actually here. You can see the buildings behind me. Um, I joined Ezibota because Beulah came here to McGill University and she was talking about the mission and the vision of the website, and it really inspired me. And as a writer, I wanted to be part of something I could see myself aligning with in terms of visions and mission. And so that's why I'm part of this team. I'm a columnist for Ezibota, and I write um, about books. So my column is called Written Words Can Also Sing, and it's basically an exploration of African narratives.
All right. Thank you for that, Samaya. Alfresco, are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, my fault. Alfresco, born and raised in Zambia. I'm currently a master's student at Texas A&M, pursuing my master's in philosophy. I'm a columnist. I will be delving into the immigrant experience, thinking through what it means both to be documented, have documents, politics, and all the good stuff in between that comes with being an immigrant and all that jazz. So I look forward to having a lot more conversation. I joined the team because I went through a period of working a lot on Black identity with a mentor of mine, thinking a lot about youth culture. And I think at a point I just reached a point where I needed to interrogate my own African identity and sort of the 10 years I've been in this country and how much I've adopted a Black American experience, but haven't really become critical about my own experience as being African male traveling through different spaces. So the reason I joined this team is I found an eclectic bunch of amazing young people. I wish I had all their superpowers combined in myself right now, but I'm glad that they exist on their own, and I'm happy to add on a little grain of sand to what we're trying to do. So,
Thank you. Chinwe?
Hi, I'm Chinwe. I was born in Nigeria, raised mostly in California. So I'm a newly licensed attorney, and I joined Rise Africa because I was kind of at a place in law school trying to figure out, kind of like Alfresco, what place my African identity held in my life. Having grown up mostly in the U.S. and learning about Nigeria secondhand, I felt a need to kind of explore what it meant to be African and how that impacts my life on a daily basis living in the U.S. And luckily, Ezibota was looking for a Talk Africa moderator at the time, and I kind of just joined in as a writer. And now my role is I'm a co-founder with these two other lovely ladies, Beulah and Dina, and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer. So basically, I'm a professional dreamer, and I look forward to all the dreams that we can make happen through Ezibota.
Great. Dina?
Hi, Dina Bulumbu. So I was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo in Kinshasa, but I was raised in the U.S., mostly in the Midwest. I graduated in 2012 from University of Northern Iowa with a degree in marketing, management focus. In the past couple of years, I've been in the work field, working for a Fortune 100 ad company, and currently doing some training development in that now. The reason I joined Ezibota was I was looking for a way to start expressing myself with my writing more. And so I was always really shy about my writing. As we know, a lot of writers are sensitive about their stuff. And so I was sensitive about sharing it, but I wanted to challenge myself to do that. And so I started writing. And after that, it kind of, I guess, as they say, it's history. Started working more on the business side of it and working with specifically Beulah and Chinwe to get to the point where we're at right now. And getting to the point where we're at right now. Everybody we've touched along the way is part of the whole stitch of where we are right now. So at this point, just really humbled, and I'm glad that I'm able to have this chat with you guys because it shows that this is a milestone.
Great, thank you. And then lastly, my name is Bilo Sweke. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. I don't know if I've had this realization before, but I realized I'm the only person that's born in North America. So I feel like really boring. I feel really boring right now, but whatever. Oh, okay, good, thank you. But yeah, I was born in Houston, Texas. I'm Nigerian. I currently live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, pursuing my master's degree in clinical psychology. And I initially founded this entity with a partner of mine 2 years ago because we were looking for a location that could kind of serve as a central place for Africans, despite where they were living, to gather and talk about their different experiences. So whether it was due to frustration or struggles or triumphs or anything like that, we wanted there to be a central place online. We didn't feel like that existed. So that's why we built the platform that we did. And in accumulating kind of what Poppy said, rock stars from all over the place, we built a stellar team that we couldn't be happier with. And our platform has developed from kind of like an informal community to a formalized group of people that can all learn from each other, connect with each other, and share our experiences. So we're really, really excited. So that part was kind of structured. I just want to make sure that we hit everybody. But now, just kind of want to talk about what you are most excited about the platform and what you hope to get from it. So this doesn't have to be like you, just whatever. Whoever wants to start can start.
Why did it
Word. We're all like on mute laughing. I guess I'll
go
start.
ahead, Dina. I mean, or Dina. Okay, go ahead. No, it was like awkward.
So the online world is always awkward like this. I think what I'm most excited for is I think we have a really good foundation, and I'm really excited to initiate the services and the projects that we've been wanting to do because we have the following for it now. We've always had the dream, I think, as all of us in our own little way. It takes a while to create a movement. I think we're working through that movement, and I'm just really excited to bring our authenticity to everything that we do with our services and our projects. I'm done.
Thank you, Dina.
Okay, I'll just go next. What I'm most excited about, Dina actually took mine. I'm really excited about seeing everyone's ideas come together. I'm really excited to kind of see what we've been working on so far and how our readers are going to join in the conversations. I'm excited to see everyone's involvement within Ezibota. And so I really, really, really look forward to hearing thoughts from our readers because we as a team have a lot of thoughts, obviously. But just kind of seeing that feedback and the conversation and the connections where connections are made, the connections that are going to be made through this platform, that's what I'm most excited about.
Should I go? I'm not because I'm not sure. There's a bit of a lag. Okay, I'll go. I'm most excited about honestly meeting other people because I think, as Dina mentioned, with every time that we interact with someone, they kind of become part of this whole journey. And for me, from the very, very beginning, any person that we've interacted with, so anyone that's done a graphic or anybody that has joined the community chat, there's been this very authentic, as Delphina said, but there's been this very authentic, like contagious feeling of, you know, we belong. Like I can know somebody for 20 minutes from a community chat, and I feel like I've known them for 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's a bit 2, 3 years. You know, so it's really comforting, and it's really kind of like something that kind of just makes you feel warm inside because some of the schools that I went to, there were not even Black people, let alone Africans. So being able to connect with people virtually and just having people understand what you mean and what you're talking about without you having to explain yourself over and over and over again it's really comforting. So yeah.
All right. I'll go, and I just want to say, like, I'm very grateful, man. I don't even know how to express my gratitude.
I think he says.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
Okay.
I really thought it was just me.
Wow.
Gratitude, okay? He can't find the words. It's gratitude.
Okay, I think someone else should
Okay.
go until he comes back.
Is the Maya frozen too?
No.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'll go next. I think
Sorry.
I think what is the most exciting, well, everyone touched upon it. I think what's most exciting, and I feel like I can speak for all of us, is really like the connections that we'll get and like how the general public, our readers, our anyone who comes across Ezibota, how they will respond to it and how what they will get out of it and how they share with us whatever it is that they get out of it. So whether someone comes to read a small piece or if someone becomes like a full-fledged member, I'm really excited to like meet all those people who have and will be affected in some way or another by Ezibota.
Cool. Okay, so I'll go. Hopefully Poppy comes back. So I don't know if someone's touched on this before, but one of the things that we stress and we've always stressed is the power of telling our own stories. And I think that something we do differently is that we don't kind of curate the stories. Ezibota is a space, and it's a safe space for everyone to share who they are. And I think that that's a very powerful thing for this new generation of young Africans because we're at a particular time in history where there's a push for progress, and that progress comes from people's individual stories, whatever experiences they've had, whether it's in a political setting, in a social development setting, educational setting. People have these different experiences that are pushing for something new and something different. And I think Ezibota is an opportunity for the first time, probably because of the internet age and kind of this drive for us all to connect, for people from different countries to kind of come together and say, you know, I want this change, but hey, you in Brazil, you want the same change, or you in Ghana want the same change, and you in Nigeria you want the same change, and in South Africa you want the same change. So it's an opportunity to kind of come together despite our nationalities, despite our cultures, despite our ethnicities, and use those differences to kind of fuel progress. And I think that Ezibota is a great opportunity, and I'm really excited because those connections that we're making can actually bring about progress. And I think that that's one of the things that we're looking for with Ezibota, to really see people connecting all around the world, you know, talking about the shared frustrations, the shared issues. Maybe somebody's asking you about your hair, maybe somebody's asking you about your kente, or maybe somebody's, you know, talking about your parents, or whatever it is, that shared experience that we have, those experiences are fueling towards something. And I think Ezibota, I'm really excited to see how we can become a tool for progress, because I think too long people have been saying we want to tell our stories, but I think Ezibota is an opportunity for people to go beyond just telling the story and using those stories to fuel real progress. And I think that it's going to be really exciting to ride that wave. And I really can't wait to see what you guys out in the community have to throw at us, because that's really what's going to be exciting.
Amen.
Slow
That was
clap.
so beautiful.
Is Poppy there?
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Hey,
hear
gratitude. What's up?
Last question, Poppy.
Listen, I know I got cut off. Sorry for I'm having some connectivity issues, but I think what I was trying to say is, besides the fact that I'm very grateful to be part of the team, um, I mean, uh, for me personally, it's a once in a lifetime experience, and connecting with you guys from all across the world, I couldn't be more grateful. But I think what makes me excited about Ezibota is the ability to expose those unsung heroes that are not known on the continent that are doing great things, and not necessarily only on education, which is my focus, but just generally on people trying to bring out progress and the so-called African Renaissance. And I think I once said in a chat we had some time back that it's going to take the collaboration of Africans across the world for that change to happen. It cannot be done within the house alone. Like in African culture, the village is everything, and it just so happens that our village is global. So I think it's the collaboration that we are embarking on right now, and it's the ability to expose and show off those unsung heroes that exist out there, that I think is going to be a great catalyst for not only our platform becoming something great, but also just bringing about that change that we all have been dreaming and thinking about for a very long time. There are many great leaders that have come and gone, not only on the African continent, but around the world, saying that Africa is the future. It's the last vestige for the next phase in the growth of in this growth of his planet, to say the least. So I'm very excited, and I always mention this not only to Beulah, but I think to most of you, that I don't think you guys are truly aware what we've started here and the potential it holds if it's done correctly. I keep seeing, I have visions of what this can turn out in the future, and right now, we're having this chat celebrating the beginning.
Preach, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just get rolling. Well,
All the time.
Okay.
the beginning.
I know it's always, yeah. Alfresco, did you or Samaya? I know
Maya's
we're
gone, I
for
think.
about 4
Yeah,
minutes.
Samaya went. I think it's Alfresco is left.
Yeah, yeah. So like Poppy was saying, there's a great anecdote that I'm still trying to figure if this is true, but so Kwame Nkrumah, formerly known as Stokely Carmichael, on his deathbed, after he had guests come in to see him when I think he was in Ghana, was waiting for his son to come home. And his son comes home and he's on his deathbed and he calls him close by and he tells him in his ear, he's whispering to him and said, "Never forget Africa, never forget Africa." And shortly after that, he passes away. So I think about that type of legacy of somebody like Kwame Nkrumah and Nkrumah and Stokely Carmichael, and this envisioning of what Africa could be like, and sort of this new generation picking up that sort of prophetic task. So I'm excited to be with a lot of politically minded people. I'm excited to see where we fit into new historical continuity of Africanness. I'm excited about the very existential things we're going to wrestle with, all the ugliness that's there, the beauty, all that jazz. And I'm extremely grateful, and I think, I should say this, and this is a very recurring motif in my life so far. I should say, I really appreciate the leadership that's coming from strong women. I think, it's something that we don't appreciate all the time, but, as clearly y'all could see, the 5 strong, beautiful, intelligent women holding this down. So always appreciate the space to be in community, and give birth to something new. So.
Thank you, Alfresco.
Yes, thank you.
Is Poppy back?
No.
Oh, right after he leaves.
Right after you ended.
Okay. All right. Well, I just had something really quickly to say. I I think in starting something like this, like starting off, it was really, really difficult. Like my partner at the time and I, like we invested a lot of time, energy, effort, and it wasn't always easy, obviously. And a lot of times we asked ourselves, like through disagreements, through whatever, we were like, are we wasting our time? Why are we doing this? Like, we should probably stop. But we didn't. I think that that kind of differentiates, you know, what we've done here and maybe what other people have done in the past. Like a lot of times people will do something and expect it to pop the next day or the next week or the next month, and when it doesn't, they scratch it. But you know, for some reason, like I myself, I saw kind of probably what Poppy sees and you know what everyone on the team sees, and this being an actual tool for us to really connect the disconnected. You know, at the core, that's what we're about. And so I've met most of y'all in the past year or past years, but y'all really do feel like family to me. I'm trying not to cry. No, I'm kidding. I will never cry. I'll never cry in life. But no, but seriously, I mean, I enjoy you guys. I appreciate you guys. I like you guys a lot. No, I love you guys. You guys are my family. I love you guys. And kind of what Chima said, I'm excited to see like the feedback that the community has for us, and you know what they think we do better, what other suggestions that they have, because that's what this is about. It's not about ego. It's not about anything like that. It's about us putting all of our heads together to make a better product. So we have a lot of products and services lined up for our community members. You can become a community member by going to ezibota.com/join. And I'm so excited for the people that have already joined that I'm going to be able to meet soon, the people that will be joining. Us being able to have meetups in various cities across the globe. I'm excited for everything. I don't want to go over the time, but I want to know if anyone has anything else to add. Yeah.
I just want to say, just like you said, for those who've joined, I mean, me personally thanking my family and my friends who have sat and listened to me talk about this dream, this non-existent dream, you know, as you're building it. For the support, people who I've met through Facebook, just telling them about it, and they've already supported. Like, all of that is really, really appreciated. It's great to give time. It's great to give encouragement. But as we know, supporting your family, supporting your community through money is often necessary, so you can cycle through sustainability and sustaining each other, sustaining yourself. Also, just to Bila and Chinwe, I think you guys challenge me the most, make me the most angry, annoy me the most. And I just feel like in the beginning I thought I can work with y'all and not like y'all because I can just go to work and not like y'all. But what I've realized is through that, I think you guys are really the definition of what partners are supposed to be in terms of support. The process is not always easy, but I really appreciate you guys. And then the team and all, you guys have really stepped up being taking the initiative. And you know, I talked to Samaya, I talked to Poppy, I talked to Belfina Alfresco as we're working through the launch, as we're working through things, the ideas that you guys share. I really appreciate it. I think when we collaborate together, we are definitely able to do more. So I'm just so excited, and so yeah.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
The last thing I will say very quickly is that for those people who jumped the gun early, jumped with a leap of faith, and signed up for that limited offer, you will be thanking yourself in about a year's time for taking that leap of faith. Because when people have to, you know, pay the normal subscription fee, and you're sitting around enjoying services, you will be so thankful you jumped with us. You took that leap of faith with us. Because when we created this portal, this platform, it wasn't just this isn't an African Facebook. Like, this isn't like, let's poke each other. You know, that's not what this is about. This is more than that. And I hope that you've heard in all of our stories about, you know, who we are and, you know, what we put into this, that you know that this is blood, sweat, and tears. This is hours. This is headaches. This is struggle. This is, you know, at the end of the day, you want to throw your laptop out the computer or out the window, and you're just like, no, because I still need to work on this. I still need to bring this, you know, to the community because the community needs this. And we don't say the community like you guys are out there and we're in here. We're part of the community the same way you're part of our community. So, you know, we don't succeed unless you succeed. You succeed, we succeed. And I think that that's something that runs through the center of everything we do. And I feel blessed right now. I don't think there is any other organization I would want to work with. And I remember, I don't know if I told Beulah or Dina this, that there was a time in my life when I thought that I would have to just get a regular job, punch in the clock, you know, do what everybody has to do to make ends meet. But Ezibota is not just an opportunity for me to do what I love and, you know, pursue my passion, but it's also an opportunity for me to help other Africans do what they love and pursue their passions. And you will see more of what we mean by that as we go forward. But I just want to say thank you to Beulah and Dina for being intelligent, driven, and visionary women, and the rest of the team for sticking in there and, you know, taking the leap. You know, I can't even imagine where you guys are going to be in the next 5 years, because you are all amazing, visionary young Africans.
I co-sign that.
Amen.
Amen. I'm crying. Oh,
if no one else has anything to add, just for the sake of time, because I know people have places to go. As the last thing I want to say, and I'll say especially for Bilfina, you have grown so much in your little journey with this, and like that kind of stuff, like I really can't wait to see Samaya in a year, because she reminds me of a young you, even though y'all are like a few months apart. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'm sure we can't see our own growth, but it's just like when you do something that you love, but you're faced with challenges and adversity, like you don't even realize that you're growing. Yeah. So I mean, Dina, Chinwe, and I were talking about your growth, Bilfina, and like Poppy, your potential, Samaya, your potential, Alfresco, your potential, and you guys are going to be leaps and bounds, you know, a year or two from now than you are now, and you won't even notice it because you're enjoying doing what you're doing. Like, I'm sure this is how people who exercise feel. Like, their bodies are all in shape, but like, how? What am I? You know, they're exercising, but they like enjoy it. What? But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that to y'all, because like y'all inspire me, and kind of what Jim was saying, by like meeting a group of strangers online and being like, yeah, I'll dedicate 20 hours a week to you for, you know, for whatever reason. Sure. I mean, that's exceptional. That's crazy. So I'm very excited for where we're going, and just want to thank everybody that's watching this live and everybody that will be watching this in the future. And I want to encourage you to join the community, because as a non-community member, you'll have access to our posts and everything, but as a member, you'll really get the grasp of what we're trying to do, and you'll gain access to our members-only discussion boards. You'll gain access to our member directory that gives you easy access to community members that are all about something, that are all doing something, that are all buy into our vision of a connected, empowered global African community. So with that being said, just wanted to wave off, I guess. I never know how to end these things. Like that.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Check out the website. It's official.
Yes.
Woo!
For 5 months. Yes.
I'm gonna go
Talk
drink
soon. Whoa. Oh, no, this is coffee. This is coffee. I'm going to class. This is coffee. I swear this is coffee.
And with that,
Okay.
That being said,
Wow.
check out our website, our Twitter, our Tumblr, Ezibota.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Tell them where they can find us, Bilfina.
You can find us at ezibota.com. That's EZIBOTA at Ezibota on Twitter. Ezibota.tumblr.com. We're everywhere. We're on and popping. So check us out. We look forward to everybody. Where connections are made. Yeah.
All right, and we're off.
Bye, everyone.
Oh,
Peace. Talk soon.